Hey guys, welcome back to the bunker. My name is Andrew. I'll be your host tonight for this episode of Wild Color Wednesday. Man, it's been a couple of weeks since I've seen y'all. Looks like we got a few folks online. Why don't you guys drop a comment below? Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. I know a lot of my local friends and fam are here tonight, but sometimes we get some outliers that are not from here. So if this is your first time here, welcome back to the bunker. Tonight we're going to be doing a viewer's choice. So be thinking about some colors you guys want to be made in the new Pathfinder. So I've got, well, basically 8 cups of plastic hot ready to go in the brand new formula for the Pathfinder. That's not only durable, but super salty and sinks pretty darn quick. I'm sure you'll love them. Hey, what's up, Mr. Funk? Hey, Yellowbarn Woodcrafting in the house. Speaking of which, they are tonight's sponsor for this episode. We got some more details coming on them here very soon. What's up, Ricky? Hey, good to see you today, man. Hey, what's up, Flip? Hey, good deal. All right, thanks for tuning in, folks. What color should we make tonight? So these are going to be the 5-inch Pathfinder stick baits. Great for wacky rigging, whether you do it, a true wacky weightless, whether you're going to run it like a Nico rig or a Neko, depending on what part of the country you're from, with the weight. These are perfect for that. They're pretty dang durable. My record so far is 21 fish. And I've still got the one tied on, so they're pretty durable. Hey, what's up, James? Heck yeah, Margarita Mutilator. That's what Mr. Funk wants. I can't do the full triple yet, Mr. Funk, with this. I'm working on modifying my triple injector to be a little bit smaller and more manageable. We just haven't got there yet. Flip wants some PB&J. Ooh, PB&J is a good one. Should we do a PB&J? I like PB&J. You guys want PB&J stick baits? I like that. All right, Flip, you're up, buddy. Good suggestion. We're going to make that happen tonight. Now, here's the question. Do we want, what kind of peanut butter? What kind of jelly? Do we want peanut butter with a little chocolate in it, like a darker peanut butter? Do we want jelly that's grape, jelly that's strawberry? Hey, Frank's in the house. Ricky says black and pumpkin with blue flake. Ooh, that's an interesting one, Ricky. I tell you what, I already told Flip we do PB&J, so we're just going to do PB&Js. What's up, Scotty? Thanks for tuning in. All right, let me grab some colors real quick. I've got nothing prepped, so I can. You can probably hear me, but you can't see me. I'm just going to grab a few colors here. Use this one. Maybe a little bit of this one. Thinking we should add some black flake to the peanut butter side. Let's do that. So I've got kind of a brown color, a color called grit. It's kind of a cream color. Joey says strawberry. Okay, strawberry. Let's do a strawberry. Bright red. Let's do red. But you know what? Let's do a little twist in it. You know what I want to see? Ooh, wait a minute. I just had an idea. Okay. I'm still debating what we're going to do. We're going to do a mixture of probably this kind of red, like bright lipstick red, if you will. And then we're going to use some Dorothy. This is some pearl powder in a very shiny Picture ruby red slippers, like from Wizard of Oz. This is in fact called Dorothy. So maybe we'll add some of that in there. But here's what I'm debating. If we can do a darker peanut butter, what we can do then is more of a translucent, like a see-through jelly side. And then we can maybe add a little bit of hyper shift in a reddish, maybe ginger. Okay, I'm undecided about this. We may add some hyper shift in that and make it a clear side. Let's see what the top side is going to come out first. Burgundy red, Frank says. Ron Burgundy. Okay, so I got to keep stirring these tonight. You guys are going to see me stir the crap out of this. So these are loaded with salt. I've got about a little over 1/4 of a cup of salt per cup of plastic in this mixture, and that salt really likes to settle. So you always have to keep constantly stirring it. So if you're like, man, he's really getting a workout tonight, that's why. So, all right, let me change some camera angles here. I want you guys to be able to see what we are going to do. All right, we back with microphone. Jeez, this software is gonna. All right, so we're gonna stay on this view. This is what you guys get. So let's back up, see where we went. Frank said something close to burgundy red. We're gonna get close to that. We're gonna maybe do some hyper shift. I think we talked about that before I lost you. And then the next question was, Scotty said, hey, did you get your trolling motor? Answer is yes, Scotty. I did get the trolling motor put on today. The other one I had, that was the replacement for the one that went out, was a loaner. I got the correct size one put on today. It's a 50-inch Garmin Pro. Sweet trolling motor. If you guys are in for an upgrade, we'll be good. Yeah, there we are. Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. I don't know why it does it. As soon as I turn off this camera, I lose all audio. You'd think when you set the audio to this, no matter what, it would just do that, but it doesn't. So anyway, that's between me and Restream, I guess. So, all right, here we go. We're going to do the brown side first, the peanut butter side. We're going to start off with just this brown from Dead On Plastics. And because this is heavily salted, we can go pretty heavy with the color. It takes a lot to kind of show through there. You know what? We're gonna hold off on the hyper shift color. Now I'm thinking with the salt, it's not going to let that true transparent color happen. It's going to be very cloudy, and we won't get the same light property. So let's nix the hyper shift. Instead, let's make it up with something crazy. Maybe we'll do a crazy color flake in there to offset. And add some flair to it. Give it that Bunker Baits flair. All right, we've got a pretty dark chocolate going here. So now we're going to add some of this grit to start making this look like peanut butter. There's about 10 drops of this color called grit. It's going to slowly start lightening up. But I don't want to go too light. I like a darker peanut butter, I think, in my peanut butter jelly when it comes to soft plastics. Oh, man, stirring. We're going to wear my arm out tonight. All right, we're getting a lot of this to kind of lighten this up to, I think, where we need to be. There we go. Now we're getting more of that color I want. Okay, let's add some black flake to the brown side. Frank says it is a specific kind of salt. Believe it or not, Frank, it is absolutely not. It is the most generic, plain old salt you can get at Winco in a big old bag. Regular table salt works just fine. You can spend the money for bait salt if you want, Frank. I believe a lot of the lure companies like Lure Works and them sell them. What they're selling is a more finer grit. However, what I found is it doesn't really matter at all what salt you use. If you want salt in your baits, just final table salt works just great. If you want to go a little bit finer, get what's called popcorn salt. You can also get that at the grocery store. But I would not worry about ordering salt from a bait supply company, if that answers your question, Frank. All right, we've got a pretty decent peanut butter going right here. All right, so that's the dull side. That's going to be the boring side of tonight's bait. It's still pretty dark. It's a dark peanut butter. I'll give you that. Maybe we'll do just a little bit more of this grit. Okay, it's plenty. Nice dark peanut butter color there. All right, now for the other side. Now that all the salt is settled in the bottom. Hey, what's up, little Joey? Oh, we're gonna go 3D print some baits. Nice. Paul just probably woke up from his 2-day nap. Thanks, Flip. Heck yeah, man. Oh, Paul's still sleeping, standing upright. I think Paul just got done with like some 30-something hour drive. You know what we didn't do, folks? We didn't cheers. Now that I'm nice and thirsty. Hopefully you guys have a nice ice cold beverage. Cheers. Thanks for tuning in. It's a nice 84.7 degrees here in the bunker. We've got the fans going. I'm sure you guys can hear them. This plastic puts a little bit more vapor and odor off than normal, so I like to keep some ventilation going. If I'm going to do a big production day of this, I'll actually wear a full mask and the whole deal when I make these. So what's up, Dave? Okay, so let's do the red side. Let's start off with red, strawberry red, if we will. I'm still thinking of, well, look at that. It just exploded all in there. I don't know if you guys got to see that, but here we go. Here's some red. We're going to change this up to be a little bit more burgundy here in a little bit. Right now it looks like just red lipstick. And let's add some of this Dorothy to it. I just want to see what this effect does before I rule it out. I'm thinking about grabbing some other stuff. We may darken this up a little bit with some purple. I like the way that's looking so far with the Dorothy. Let's keep going with that. Let's see where this ends up here. Problem is my mixture is getting very cold. Okay, it's taking a lot of the Dorothy to get that effect to come through. I think we need to darken this up just a little bit. I'm going to grab some purple and darken this up to get more of that burgundy color. I think Frank was calling it just right. That's kind of the direction we need to head. But where's the flare going to come through? What if we add some of this flake called Barney? I don't know if you guys can see that sparkly purple stuff. Let's add some of that to the jelly side. I think that'll give us the, oh, Flip says purple. Oh, and the peanut butter side. I was thinking the other side, Flip. We'll have a dull side and then like an exciting side. Mr. Franklin in the house. What's up, Jason? Oh, man, I got stuff all over me. All right, let's add a little bit of this purple. To the red side, we're going to darken this up. So this is just straight up Dead on Plastics purple. We're getting there. Now it's looking like closer to like Skittles red. Let's keep going. Might have to do a dab or two of black in there. Getting there, getting there. Okay, I'm not going to go too much further with the purple because I'm going to add this purple flake. I think we're getting there as far as that strawberry side goes. We may tweak it just a hair, but I got to reheat it. It's getting really thick to try to stir here. So here we go. Barney flake it is. Right, Frank? Okay, here we go. Barney flake, loading it up. That's a lot. Do you think that's enough? I think I covered like the whole thing. Here we go. Oh, that's looking good. Okay. Uh-oh. The music cut out. But I don't know. What do you guys think? A little bit darker? I'm thinking more purple. Let's darken that up just a little bit more. Not a ton. Just we're so close here. There we go. Strawberry jelly, purple flake. I'm liking where that's at right there. All right, let's warm these back up now that my hands are extremely wore out from stirring all this salt. There we go. Getting there. Makes this darker. Flip says, they got any chartreuse or gray hats yet? Flip, no. My hat guy, he just had his baby, or he's getting ready to have his baby any day now. So he's kind of swamped right now. So as soon as I get those made, though, I'll make sure I put them up there. We're going to get some more like this, put on the website, the gray ones, some more of the turquoise blue. We had quite a few folks want those turquoise blue hats. So those are coming here real soon. I promise you, as soon as I can get them up there, we will. I know it's summertime. I go through hats like crazy. Like I swear I need a new hat like every 2 weeks because I sweat through them so bad. So yeah, Dave, PB&J for sure, right? I think this is going to look really good. I hope so. I hope so. Man, them things really cooled off. So I had to nuke them for about 2 minutes. No worries, man. I'll let you guys know. I guess while we're waiting, do you guys see the other new bait going around? Well, here, let's grab it. Unpackaged, unveiled. You can see it up top there. Look at this guy. So this is the all new Bunker Baits Depth Charge, one of the urchin style baits. This is a green pumpkin. What's up, Mr. Denny? How you doing, Rick? Okay, Paul wants a turquoise hat and a gray hat. Okay, got you, Paul, for sure. So we just released these. These are up on the website now. There's a few in store at Idaho Rod and Reel. Soon to be more over at Jones Marine here very soon. We'll probably throw some over at Northwest too with Joe. I'm sure he would appreciate those. Maybe the tackle shop. We'll see. We're going to try to get these everywhere. So these things are freaking awesome. Here's what's cool though. With every single one that you purchase, they come with a sticker in the background. You see that depth charge sticker against the back? That is just hot glued in there. So it comes right off. You have a depth charge sticker. You put wherever you like. So be looking out for these in the store here real soon. Like I said, they're already up on the website. If you guys want to purchase them, I can ship them to you or do a local pickup. That's fine. Thanks, Flip. Appreciate you. Very cool. Very fun bait to make for sure. A little tedious and a little tricky, but it's all right. We're gonna work through it. And I think you guys deserve a better bait at a better price than what the competition's got out there. Some of those prices are ridiculous. So I hope mine are priced more accordingly to what you guys are looking for out there. So, and I want to see you guys catching fish on them. So I only had a very short window to try it myself. So far, I ended up catching about a 3-pounder over there at Potholes. I didn't make the final day, but my co-angler did. So I had to wait around for weigh-in on the final day. So I had a few, I don't know, 2 hours or so to kill. So I went fishing around the docks there with a green pumpkin amber depth charge. I ended up catching about a 3-pound bass. So, folks, I think we're there for the colors. I like it. Let's make one and see. Then we'll see if we need to adjust. The cool thing tonight, we're making nothing but these stick baits all night. That's because we're going to have multiple winners from tonight's episode. Stay tuned. Later this week, I'll put the actual details out there, but we're going to do multiple winners for many different things, not just baits. We've got a special giveaway. Don't worry, I'm going to talk about that in just a second. We are trying to hopefully get one round in here before we talk about all the other details tonight. So, all right, one more final stirring here. And I think we are set to shoot the first round finally. 19 minutes into the show. We're about 5 minutes behind schedule, folks. But that's okay. Let's grab the injector. Let's grab the blending block. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm only going to shoot 2 of these, maybe 3. Maybe we'll do 3. I think to get all 4, I need my bigger injector. But let's shoot 2 and see if we need to make any adjustments. And then go from there. Ooh, PB&J depth charges, Paul says. Unfortunately, Paul, I need a completely different formula of plastic to be able to shoot those molds, so I can't shoot this blend with the salt and all that stuff in there. But that is a very, very cool idea to be able to do a PB&J depth charge. Okay, I think we're close to something good. I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, can you see the two colors there? There's the peanut butter side. There's the jelly side. Is it still too red, or we need to go a little bit darker? I can't wait to see when it comes out of the mold and see. That'll let me know for sure, 100%, what else we need to do. Mr. Dobransky's in the house. Yes, sir. Hello from the south side of the tracks. I would say the better side of the tracks. We get a fire station now. You believe that? Woohoo! Oh, these molds are drinking plastic. I got to top them off here. Don't forget to hydrate. So it says too red. So maybe we need to go more purple with it. Darken it up some more. Maybe a couple drops of black. We could offset the red and just add some blue. Blue will really make it purple. Let's see here. I think I've got a dark blue. Yes, I do. We'll add a couple drops of blue. We'll darken that side up a little bit. Paul wants a little bit of black in there, like Black Sabbath. Okay, all right. Okay, I think I know what you're wanting there, Flip. I think I've got the vision locked in here. Let's give our plastic a little bit more heat. We're still not quite where we need to be. So we'll get that nice and hot. This stuff's gonna cool off. We're gonna start making some piles of plastic up here. Just a second. I'm glad we held off on the hyper shift, because I don't think it would have shown at all with the salt content, to be honest. Yes, I do, Matt. I do. I think I have a sculpin mold. It's not quite the same one, but we might get close with that. I fished with Matt. He was my co-angler day one over at Moses Lake, and we had a pretty good fishing day. Despite Matt having a little accident. I'm sure you guys saw the video over on my fishing page. Unfortunately, Matt was the recipient of a drive-by stabbing of a tool that was left on one of the steps. And unfortunately, Matt got slightly impaled in his foot, right in the arch too. That was the bad part. Luckily, he was able to like kind of kick it off fairly quick, but then we were, oh crap, he's bleeding. We got to figure this out. And so through mostly his help, I just provided moral support and guidance, maybe a first aid kit, but he got that. Okay, that kind of purple. That's what he's saying. All right, gotcha, Matt. I think we can probably make that happen. Let's open the first mold here and let's see, before we discredit fully how ugly these might turn out. All right, here we go. First mold opening. There's the peanut butter side. Oh, we're getting a cheat sheet or a preview of the red side. But here we go. Let's flip it over. I don't know what you guys think of. Yeah, it's still pretty red, right? I was hoping the brown would help it out. Here, we'll show you in this camera too. It's definitely very red, right? Very. Let's add some blue. Let's make that more of a purplish. But I really like where the peanut butter's at. It's not bad. Don't get me wrong. This is not a bad looking bait by any means. There's a good view of the laminate colors. Let me see if I can rotate that, if it'll focus. There we go. Give you both in perspective there. We're not far off. Not far off. Okay. We're there in just probably 10, maybe 15 drops of that blue. I think we'll be right on. It's not going to take much. Blue goes a long way. Let me get these hung up real quick. Grab the plastic. We'll make the adjustments. Oh wait, I need to put the other injector on the warmer here. I meant to grab my big guy, and I didn't. Before the show started, I got the smaller one warmed up. Okay, we are nice and warm. You can see all our bubbles finally came to the surface. The problem when you pour baits with salt, you inevitably will have issues with bubbles. It's just going to happen, unfortunately. Oxblood, right, Matt? Joey says go darker. I like it. I think we are. We're definitely going to add some blue to that red side, which should make it more purple in theory. Okay, let me grab... Yeah, you nailed it, Frank. This is just straight up, dead on blue, nothing special to it. And we're going to add this until we get to the color we want. So drop at a time. We don't want to overpower it. 2, 3, 4. A little bit faster now. What did I say? 15 drops? That's going to put us right on the money, I think, kind of what we're looking for. I don't know. Definitely more purple, right? That was 15. I like it. Let's shoot it. Let's see what it comes out with. And then if we need to add some more, we'll add some more. It's okay. And all these will be mixed up in the giveaway. So you guys will get a full mix of all of the PB&Js. Then you guys can tell me which one you like the best based on how many fish you catch off that and go from there. How's that? Okay, so we're going to send this one, and then we're going to pick the winner from last week's Wild Color Wednesday episode. Excuse me, 2 weeks ago, we had a naming contest for the Wild Color Wednesday. We've got all those compiled. We're going to pick a winner here shortly. Rather than just pick my favorite, because there were some good ones. I couldn't pick just one. We're going to do the randomizer and see if we can get the randomizer to pick the name. I figured that'd be the fairest way to do so since there were so many good names. So that'll be happening just a second as soon as I get this round knocked out. So here we go. All 4 of the Pathfinder molds. I'm trying not to smack the camera. Hopefully you guys can see what's going on. Probably not. I'm going to be off camera for just a second, I think. So if I am, I'll be right back. There's 1. 2. Come on, get in there. There we go. 3 and 4. Oh yeah, I think we're much closer to what a true PB&J should be. We'll show you the colors on the end of the injector here. Check those out right there. So look at that purple. That's more what we're looking for. Of course, with that peanut butter jelly. I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh, come on, focus. I think we got the purple down. I think so. Top these off. Nailed it, they all say. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. I think we're there. I think that's what we were looking for. Okay, that's going to be good here in a second. Move this guy over. We'll set that right there. Okay, I think we've got... Frank says, nailed it. Yes, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's go to the giveaway. I'm hoping you guys don't lose me in the microphone. If you do, I'll be right back. Give me 1 second here. Let's see. Okay, I've got the names. Okay, now we're going to go over to the desktop so you guys can see what's going on here. All right, we had lots of good suggestions. So it looks like we got 21 different names suggested. We're going to grab all of these. Control C. All right, copied. Go to the wheel of names. We will paste that right there. So looks like it posts the name suggested and then the person that submitted it. We're going to shuffle these up quite a few times. And we're just going to send it. Here we go. One win or one winner as we spin the wheel here. Explosion. This is Roy Dunmore from Dunmore Bait and Tackle down there in Tennessee. Awesome job, Roy. Congratulations. I'll get with you, Roy, tomorrow. I'll shoot you a message. Unless you see this before I get to you, shoot me a message. So congratulations, Roy. Chances are Roy's going to donate these back, so that's okay. All right, let me get back over to where we were at. Hey, there's Roy right there. Speak of the devil. Congratulations, Roy. You were the winner of last week's baits. And your color, Explosion, is now going to be the winner or the name of this bait going forward. In case you guys didn't get a chance to see it, I'll show you here real quick. That was a 4-inch chubby trailer. Looks like a solid green pumpkin on the top, and then you got kind of this red pearlescent effect on the belly. We'll show you over here as well. You can kind of see that red as you flip it over there. So congratulations, Roy. You are the winner of these baits. I already know where to send them to. Julie says, reminds her of John Jenkins. She drew him at a TBF tournament, and he ate the Uncrustables through the narrows. Had jelly all up his beard when he turned to say something to me. Man, I sure do miss him, Julie. He was a darn good friend of mine. Still is. I hope he's up there looking out for us all. So I sure do miss him. All right, so I think we nailed the jelly side with the dark purple. Let me clear this injector here, and then we'll start opening up some molds. Boy, that is smoking hot. And we're just going to keep making these till we run out of hot plastic. I think we got about one, maybe two more. And what I'm going to do off camera is I'm going to keep making these. And here's what I'm going to do. As far as the winners go for the contest giveaway, don't get me wrong, the details are going to come out Friday on how to win. But what we're going to do is I'm going to make as many bags as you can. And what I'm going to do is do them in groups of 2. So each winner is going to get 2 bags of these PB&J Pathfinders sent to them absolutely free. So we're going to have multiple winners. The other thing that is going to be up to win for this giveaway this week, and while we're talking about it, we might as well give a quick shout out. Give me 1 second. Joey, hang on a second. Let me do this. Oh, your logo didn't load, Joey. Anyway, Yellowbarn Woodcrafting. I'm gonna apologize, Joey. Your logo didn't update there. Yellowbarn Woodcrafting sent us this amazing cutting board to give away. It says "Gone Fishing, Catch You Later." Check that out right there. You guys can see it maybe a little bit better on that camera. True hardwood. I believe that's a cherry and probably, is that a walnut or is that a dark oak? Red oak? It's been a while since I worked with wood, Joey, but I think it's a red oak. And then you've got this this nice red on either side there. So these are going to be part of the giveaway for this week as part of Yellowbarn Woodcrafting. So there'll be details on how to win this. So this will be the big winner, but there's going to be other winners that win multiple winners. So you guys will get 2 bags of baits a piece. That way you guys get a chance to check out the new Pathfinder. Thanks to Yellowbarn Woodcrafting. Joey, I apologize, dude. I thought I had your logo up there, and when I reset the page, it didn't do it. So my fault, dude. Paddock. Okay, Paddock is the red. Okay, nice. Good, dude. Nice work, Joey. Very good. Okay, let me get these in the microwave for the next round. Dragging my feet here. Okay, got those going. We got the blending block staying nice and hot. We got those. Let's open the molds. Let's see if we nailed the purple side, the jelly that holds the sandwich together. I know peanut butter's sticky, but without the jelly, it's hard to eat, right? Who wants just a peanut butter sandwich? All right, here's the purple side. Oh, we had one bust out. Trying to escape, but there's the purple side. You can see it on the overhead. That is more of the purple we were looking for. If that'll focus, you can see a little bit of the purple flake as we get closer. You can see some of it reflecting there. Check out the peanut butter side. Is that more of a true PB&J? Let's maybe go. I want you to make sure you guys like these before I go any further. So we need to make any adjustments on this when we can, but I think we got it. Flip likes it. Okay, I think we're there, folks. I think we got it. So good look. Oh no, where'd the blue come from? I had blue on my hands. Okay, so we got one messed up worm. Look at this. I got blue all over that stupid worm. That says Purple Panther. Okay, let's hang these up. Let's wipe our hands clean so we don't get any more blue on any more of the. It's all over my finger, man. Maybe I should wear gloves. Oh, here's our culprit sitting all over the counter here. I must have stuck my hands right in it. Okay, let's get these out of the way. Let's open up some more molds. We got 3 more to open, then we're going to go to the next round. Thanks, Paul. Appreciate you. Yeah, these look just as good. There's the brown side. Check out that purple. Oh, we've only got this camera. Sorry. Here we go. Now you can see it. Good looking purple. Heck yeah. All right, let's keep cranking these out. Uh-oh, Dan says gives him an idea. What you thinking, Dan? Is this a public idea or a private idea? Okay, let me hang these up. We will shoot the next round in just a second. Maybe I'll hang on to those first mess up peanut butter and jelly ones that look like really, really bright strawberry jelly. And we'll give the rest of them away. Okay, good, 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 good. Let's grab our gloves. Right, Matt? It's always the one that doesn't look right that's going to work the best. So if you guys are the lucky recipient in the bags of bunker baits and you got one that just looks like a total mess up and a train wreck that went south, I promise you, as Matt stated, that will be the one that catches you the biggest and best fish. I promise you. It's just science. That's how it's going to happen. So we do our best to give you guys the best quality, but every now and then we let one of the goof-offs in the bags, and we like to keep those for ourselves to catch all the big ones. So enjoy the mistake by us and catch the big one. Man, we got some chunks there. We're not quite ready. We got to do another 30, 45 seconds, somewhere in there. Okay, good there, good there. All right. That's the one Matt wants. Maybe you win, Matt. You have to stick around for the giveaway on Friday. Will be the official post. You guys see how much I'm sweating? Goodness. We got hotter in here. Yeah, it's 85 something now. I got that sun beating on that door right there. I had the AC going earlier, but I just can't do it with this the fumes on this plastic. So it's all right. We'll just hydrate. Keep pushing on. Right? Okay, about 10 more seconds. 14 more. What else was I going to show you guys? I could have swore there was something else I was going to show you. Okay, there we go. Oh, let's get rid of some bubbles here. Like I said, salt just adds the problem of having bubbles. Something about the reheating and the salinity doesn't work the greatest, but we will work around it. There we go. Now we're looking good. Oh yeah, nice and hot. So we got at least one more round, maybe 2. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Okay, we got the dual injector, got our blending block, the normal one. Swirl one, I don't know if it would work out in a swirl. Should we try a swirl, guys? Maybe we'll do a swirl on this last round. See what happens. Plenty of plastic for all 4 molds. Nice. That was a good pour, consistent all the way through. Oh, we blocked some of the. There we go. We're good. Yep, we got enough for 1 more round. So we can do the swirl block. Might as well do it, right? Why not? How bad can it be? We'll have to do the rotation a little bit as we're injecting. Nice and slow. Otherwise, we get more of a stripe effect with these if we don't do the rotation as we inject. Okay, I'll have to set that one back up there again. This is going to go there for now. Let me get the other block going. Like I said, we'll have to do the rotation of it, but I think we got just enough plastic to make that happen. Why not, right? What are we going to lose? Whew, other than it is warm out here. Start sweating pretty bad. Kind of bummed that we had to postpone or reschedule a club tournament this weekend. That kind of sucked. I don't know what's up with the weather this year, but last time I looked, we had like gusts over 25 to almost 30 coming out of the west, northwest. I don't know if you guys have been out to Walcott before when it got real bad, but makes sense why we need to reschedule. But kind of bummed about that, so I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do on Saturday. I may go watch the BAM weigh-in up at Brownlee over at Farewell Bend. So, again, it says depth charge with the jelly side. That's similar to our, we have a Spider-Man color, but it's not quite as dark as the purple side is on this jelly. That would be a good, I like it. Let's try it. Maybe we'll try it tomorrow, Dan. Yeah. Rick says he is over it, and that is an understatement. Weather this year has just wreaked havoc on a lot of our events, as it has with everybody. We're not the only ones experiencing that kind of stuff, but it's just been one of them years that weather has not been predictable or consistent, and now we're slipping into thunderstorm season in the afternoon, so we got to be careful with that kind of stuff. So, yep, that's what we're dealing with, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. Maybe we'll go have a coffee can Saturday somewhere, guys. You guys want to go back down to Swan Falls, have another coffee can? Yes, this is purple. Splash of turquoise. I do like that idea, Dan. I think that would look good. I'm no good at swan in the summer, only in the wintertime. Summertime, I catch carp. Of course, I got a carp last winter. I forgot about that one. Scotty and Paul are in for a coffee can. What do you guys think? Like go for like a little 3-4 hour derb on Saturday? Bubba scales only. We'll weigh them all with the same Bubba scale so we know it's all the same. I think that would be fun. I got to dial in that new trolling motor anyway. Scott says, just kidding. Dan's going to go to Brownlee. Okay, so Paul's in. I don't know if you guys want to. We'll see. I was debating going up, bringing the boat up and go dink around Brownlee and watch some of the pros and how they're fishing there, because I'm always curious how pros fish our home lakes, how they would do. And so that's kind of cool. Yeah, Frank, we're going to do that swirl on the next one. I think we got just enough plastic to kind of make that happen. But I got to make sure I got to go slow pushing down and then rotate plenty to make sure we get that almost like a candy cane effect, if you will. Back at the house by noon. Who knows, guys? Maybe we'll put something together. It's either that or I'm going to go watch the guys at Brownlee. One or the other. I need to go somewhere Saturday. But if we go to Brownlee, I don't want to fish. Maybe I don't want to be on somebody's spot. One of them pros rolls up and wants to fish it. I know it's a public lake, but you know what I'm saying. Knowing that it's there. Man, I tell you what, guys, the more I look at this, there's the peanut butter side. Roll it over to the jelly side. Let's see some more jelly on this side. I want to get as close as I can to try to get that. It's not very focused, but you can see all that purple flake in there. Right, Frank? Fishing somewhere. Okay, so this batch turned out just fine. So far, it looks like we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, potentially 6 winners for just baits alone. Maybe more. So make sure you guys tune in for this giveaway. Lots and lots of winners for this one coming up next week. Flip likes it, gives the thumbs up. Thanks again to tonight's sponsor, Joey over there at Yellowbarn Woodcrafting. Thank you again, sir, for the cutting board. Beyond words, I can't put into words how thankful I am for you to be able to be a sponsor here again tonight, a supporter of the channel, the show, and everything we got going on, brother. So I appreciate you. Man, this cutting board is looking really sweet. So as of right now, we got at least 5 winners of baits and then one big winner plus a bag or 2 of baits with the cutting board. So make sure you guys definitely tune in Friday for the giveaway video. That should be a good one. Let me grab our plastic and see how much we got. Yeah, we're going to have to use our little cheater deal here. All that salt settled in the bottom. Let me stir this up real quick. You know what, guys? I may be only to get 2 of these. We'll see. Maybe 3. We're so short on plastic. I know I can get 2 of the molds in this swirl pattern. So maybe we'll do the swirl ones with the big winner, maybe. Of course, I'm going to make some of these off camera too, so don't worry. There'll be plenty more to give away, I promise you. Okay, I think we're close enough there. I got to grab my little piece of wood so I can prop up my my containers here. There we go. That way I can get every last usable drop that's nice and, well, this is not hot enough. I'm looking at it and I can see the chunks in it. The purple side's good. Dude, Flip, you ain't lying. Joey asked me to send him an image of one of my baits, and I thought, oh, the warthog would be really cool. So, man, that brush hog cutout, just phenomenal, Joey. Good job, man. If you guys need a cutting board like this for anything, whether it be a plaque, a giveaway, a trophy, I know he does paddles. I know he does other unique stuff. Just hit up Yellowbarn Woodcrafting. You can see him, find him on Facebook. If you want something special made, Joey can definitely help you out. Make sure you give him plenty of time. Don't show up on a Friday expecting it to be at your house on Monday. That won't happen. I promise you that. So if you got an idea, though, of something special you want, made by a very talented woodworker, true handcrafted, handmade items made by a veteran United States Army. So if you want to help him out, it would be greatly appreciated. All right, there we go. I think we got hot enough plastic. Let's grab our other block. Get our, yeah, this is going to be fun. Okay, I got to figure out how to twist this big old son of a gun and give it that swirl look. Here we go. Without further ado, we're going to send it about all we got. I think we got enough for 2, but maybe 3. Come on, get in there. There we go. Well, we got stuck there. Is that it? Uh-oh. I don't know if all those turned out then. The surface was not even, so let's try that again. There we go. That one seemed like a good one. Let's go the opposite way on this one. See if we got enough plastic. Okay, just enough for 3. It cooled off inside the injector. I don't think I have enough. It's not going to happen. But hey, that was a good attempt. We got 3 out of the 4. Yep, sure as heck didn't have enough. Look how cool I got real quick. Okay, put some of that stuff to the side here. Oh, that'd be cool. Right, Paul? I like that. This would be a cool prize. I am going to be putting some stuff in for next year's tournament. For the COP tournament, man, that was a really good, fun time, and it benefits a lot of the youth out there and a lot of the good programs the Boise Police Association has going. So definitely a good time, and I appreciate the invite, Paul. Okay, we're going to let those cool off. We're going to get some of this stuff out of the way. Gosh, those are still warm. But look at all this plastic we get to remelt and keep going. Try to make a few more of these off camera for the giveaway. We'll put our cheater board back where it goes. I won't mess it up. What else? Trying to think. Man, I think I showed you guys everything I was going to show you tonight. We got the new depth charge bait. These are the new Pathfinders. We showed you that. The only thing I haven't showed you is how to rig these things. The Pathfinder specifically. One of the key things you need to do when you go to use it. Don't just take it out of the package, throw it on a ring and a hook and go fishing. You kind of need to give it a little stretch, a little bit, and that'll increase the action of that bait tenfold. But how about I do a how-to video? Maybe I'll record one tomorrow. How to rig and some of the equipment I use for rigging the Pathfinder Wacky and Nico. I'll do them both. How's that? And that way we can knock 2 birds in 1 stone. Maybe we'll put that out tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. All right, we are almost there. These are almost cool enough. Paul. That's funny. All right. Are we cool enough? There's still liquid in the center. I have to wait. Get impatient. So what are we going to do? We're going to make more baits off camera. That way we got plenty of winners. Like I said, we've got at least probably 6 winners of the baits, and then the 1 big one for the cut board and the special swirl baits. So lots of winners for this next giveaway. That says Nico for the win. Frank wants to know how to rig the depth charge. That's a good idea, Frank. I will absolutely do a video on that. Show you how I rig the new depth charge bait. Must have done something right. The first time I threw it, I caught a fish. So I guess I'll show you how I rigged it there, and I'll continue to test and tweak and go from there and see if there's some other stuff that may be better suited for you. But the way I did it is pretty simple. Really, you only need like a heavier stout, like size 1, like a 1/0 drop shot hook, like a heavier one. And then really a paper clip and a nail weight and the bait. That's all you need. So I'll show you guys. Don't go spend all your money on these fancy bait keepers. You can make your own with using a paper clip, and I'll show you exactly how. So don't worry about that. All right, guys, let's open up some molds here and finish out tonight's episode. We've got about 5 more minutes all said and done. Those are still toasty, but we're going to open them anyway. All right, this was our attempt at a swirl with the blending block. That's what I was worried about. Okay, we didn't get like solid swirl colors, but you can see some of them start purple. They end up brown further down. So they're not consistent. At least this one wasn't. That's all kind of blended together. Well, there we go. There's some good swirl marks. Okay, so not bad. Dan says he can test them. I bet a lot of you guys want to test them, huh? Oh, no worries, Paul. Man, I enjoy this, man. It's fun hanging out with you guys. So, okay, sounds good, Dan. This one might have been a little bit, I tell you, those just kind of blended together. We get kind of a monotone color. There's not much difference between the two. Yeah, it says money, though, on that first one. This one's not bad. I mean, the more you spin it and look at it, it looks a little bit better. There's no consistency to them. And maybe that's the point. They look so different that it might work just that good. This is when we went the opposite direction. We went, I guess it was clockwise instead of counterclockwise. Anyway, I don't know. What about over here? Show you on that camera. Maybe we'll get a little bit better light picture so you can see the rotation. There we go. Now it's all nice and bright. You can see the purples mixed with the browns. Very inconsistent, but I think that would add to the value and the effectiveness of the bait. All right, folks, I think that does it for tonight. Like I said, I'm going to shoot some more of these off camera, so we got some more to give away. I think it's a really cool bait. You guys will enjoy the crap out of it. I'd love to see some pictures of you guys using these and catching fish. I'll put up the rigging video tomorrow for, at least for the Pathfinder. I'm going to get a few more. Well, maybe I could still do it with a depth charge. Anyway, stay tuned. Soon we'll have the depth charge rigging video too. So, all right, guys, have a wonderful evening. Thanks for spending your time with me here in the bunker, making some cool peanut butter and jelly baits that I probably normally wouldn't make, and I think they freaking turned out awesome. So, I think they'll work good. Great to see you guys. Have a wonderful evening. We will catch you next week during Wild Color Wednesday. Let's do one more shout out to Yellowbarn Woodcrafting for the awesome cutting board that's going to be part of this giveaway. More coming from that. We'll highlight that here real soon. So, all right, guys, have a great night, and we will catch you guys next time.